welcome back, my beauty squad. If you're new, it's your girl Jessica. So today's video is gonna be a little different. I know I am a beauty channel. I usually have most of my content surrounded anything with beauty, fashion, hauls, and all have you. But today I want to touch base with a little more serious subject. It is something to do with me, but I just wanted to open you up and fair warn y'all. If you were looking for a makeup video, please go with what I had up yesterday. Go down in my playlist. There's plenty of them. There'll be one up tomorrow. I just really felt the need that I needed to sit down and chit chat and bring up postpartum depression. Yes, it is something I am dealing with currently, and it's something I've dealt with quite a few times. I have 9 kids, so if you would like to hear some of my stories and what I am dealing with right now, and I really angle this to reach somebody important. For some reason, I keep having a gut feeling that I need to make this video. And I hope I'm making it for the right reasons. And it really helps somebody to feel that they're not alone. Because this is real. This is something you cannot stop. You cannot change. You cannot do nothing about. It's not because you feel miserable in your life. And it's not because you have a bad life or anything. So disclosure. Please, if you're going to be rude in the comments, not in this video. Please, pretty please. I know most of my comments don't make it through any hate comments because I haven't really seen them. But thank y'all all for all the love and support. I'm not doing this for a pity party. I'm not doing this for woe was me. I don't enjoy stuff like that. I don't enjoy spreading my emotions. I don't like people seeing me upset. I don't do none of that. But I just feel the need that this needs to get out. So I hope y'all enjoy it. See you in the video. If you're not subscribed, I hope you subscribe. If you stay around and enjoy this content, give it a big old thumbs up. So you decided to stick around. So let me go ahead and jump into it because this might be, I don't want it to be too long. I really don't. I know I say that and then they're like 40 minutes long, but this is something really serious. And for some odd reason, I keep having this gut feeling to make this video, And at first I wasn't going to make one just because it's my personal life. I didn't want to put it out there. I get a lot of shade thrown at me for the weirdest things, and I would hate to see somebody really throw shade over this reason, but I'm pretty sure it will. Somebody does say somewhere for something. It always does. But I'm not doing that for them. I'm not doing that for me. I'm doing this for somebody else that really needs to hear this video right now. So if you are that person, listen clearly, please. Know that I'm not sitting here saying I know it all. Know that I'm not sitting here saying that it's easy or that I have all the right answers. And if you do exactly what I tell you to do, that you're going to be okay. I can't say that. I can say that I have 9 kids and my baby girl is 3 weeks old today. Yay, my little Halloween monkey. And postpartum is real, guys. So if for anybody that hasn't experienced it, I'm truly glad you haven't. It's not the best. It's not horrible. It's not like, oh my God, I'm just going to die type thing. But at the same time, I'm glad you didn't have to experience it because it's not anything that you could control. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I got postpartum depression because I have the worst life ever, or because of this, or because of that. There's no reason. It's more or less the reason you get postpartum depression is because you just had a baby, your hormones are all in a whack, your body has been used for 10 months now, carrying and taking care of another human being, and you just had her, and you just had him, whichever you had, if you had multiples. So your body has to get back into fluctuate of taking care of just one. So right now you're getting double dose of everything that's been deteriorating at you for 40 weeks. It's all on you. Your body is going through a lot of changes, just like it did at the beginning of the pregnancy, the middle of the pregnancy, and at the end of it. If you're breastfeeding, you're still producing milk and everything else. If not, you're probably still going through lactate right now. It varies with women and kids. I have 9 kids, and each one was a little different. So it does vary. Just because you had it one way, one time doesn't mean the next time it's going to be the same way. Also, it's just a lot. I do have a lot behind the scenes going on. We are currently trying to move. We just had a baby. I have an 18-month-old daughter. All my other kids are in school. My oldest son moved out of the house not too long ago. So, and that's bittersweet. It's a lot to process. I feel old as crap, but to be 33 years old and 18-year-old. Now, if y'all would like to hear my story of how I made it through teenage pregnancy and, outcome with my 2 oldest, by all means, leave down in the comments. I don't mind sharing you my stories. But this story is a little more close to home because I'm currently experiencing it. So I've been trying not to tear up. I don't want to tear up. Mario does know I have postpartum depression. Mario is keeping a close eye on me for the current reason of he still don't kind of comprehend what's going on. You know, he knows I have postpartum depression. He knows that I've dealt with depression my whole life, off and on. You know, when I found him, it was literally the best thing that ever happened that has walked into my life. And I'm not talking about my kids. My kids were made inside my body. It's different than walking up into my life, as y'all can tell the difference in there. Just to keep that clarified. I'm not trying to come off as a B right now. I'm not trying to come off as a smart ass by no means. I'm just trying to be point to the point. I know a lot of people like to break down certain things and process it whatever way they want to and jump to conclusions and go say this such and such and such and such and such and such a whole bunch of BS and shit that ain't true. So it is what it is. But just like whatever you're doing a platform, and I think that's why it's a little bit different because I do open myself up for more judgment per se because I have 1,000 some people watching me, sometimes even more, sometimes a lot less here lately. And, you know, I also do TikTok. I also do Instagram. So when you put yourself up on that platform, you kind of have to expect the judgment to come. You kind of got to expect the hate to come with the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just get the good without the bad. That never happens. You get both or you get none. So I understand that. That doesn't bother me. Shady-ass people that talk shit doesn't bother me at all by no means. I don't care. I know who I am, I know what I stand for, and I know what I do, and I know why I do it, and that's all that matters. And my true friends and my true Beauty Squad members know that, and they never turn on me. For those that have, that's about all I can say. Yes, I better do this TikTok. But for y'all that are truly still here, I love y'all. Thank y'all. Just know that your girl will never change. This is who I am. I have a lot on my plate. If we could size plates right now, I'm pretty sure my plate would be like this. I change anywhere from 20 to 30 diapers a day. Mario works 5 days out of the week, and he works night shifts. He leaves the house at 4 p.m. and doesn't get home until around 6 to 7 a.m. So it's really hard at night because Jasmine, my 13-year-old, helps me a lot, but she can only help me so much. When she has to go to sleep, it has to get up for school, and I'm not going to sit there and make her stay up to help me. You know, that's not fair to her. She didn't have these kids. These are mine. But it's more or less like, okay, postpartum depression is, you know, it's mental. It's not a physical thing you can hold. It's mental. The way I've been experiencing, I've been like a little roller coaster. I've been really, really low because my channel hasn't made any commission in 2 months. I've been really, really low because my views have sucked. I used to go anywhere from 130 to 200 some views per video to, you know, 40. And I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? And whatever, behind the scenes, I'm sitting here and I'm busting my ass, holding the baby up my hip and texting and trying to figure out new intros, trying to figure out new content, trying to figure out this, trying to figure out that, trying to figure out this. It's frustrating whenever it's not working or you feel like it's not working. I know a lot has to do with algorithm, and, you know, it's just certain people that are also supportive, but at the end of the day, they're not supportive because you ask them, you know, hey, can you shout me out? Can you do this? Can you do this? And crickets. And it's not because I want to steal nobody's subscribers. No, I just want my face to get out there a little bit more. And yes, I'm self-promoting. I'm doing all that I can do. But I love whenever I'm able to put up a picture of one of my friends and be like, hey, go check out this person. Go check out that person. Y'all know I'm all about that. And I do that a lot over on my community tab. And I mean, that's all I was kind of asking for because I've been stuck in a rut. And I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get out of there. I'm trying to get out of the funk. And I know it has a lot to do with the postpartum depression. And guys, it's real. You have to go talk to somebody. You have to let it out. Do not bundle it up. Do not say, oh, this. I'm just upset today. Nothing's wrong. I'm not going to do nothing wrong. Don't underestimate yourself. First and foremost, if the baby is crying a lot and you got a colicky baby or you just got a cry baby and you're constantly trying to deal with that crying, that wears you down as a human being. A human can only tolerate so much without getting stressed. And mind you, new mommies out there, or mommies yet to be mommies, let me tell you a known fact. Your emotions carry over to the baby or to the child. So if you're upset and you're holding this baby and this baby is upset and you're sitting there and you're like, oh my God, Jesus, why ain't you shutting up? Like, what is wrong with you? They're feeding off your emotions. So best bet, If you have friends, you have family close by, give the baby to the friend or family for a little bit. Go take a walk. Stand outside in the fresh air. Go take a long hot bath, a long shower, what have you. Get you about 15, 20 minutes of you time and then recollect. And I'm telling you, a shitload of difference. First biggest tip. Second biggest tip. If you do not have anyone, just know, honey, you're not alone. There are people out in this world that still care about you. And this funk, you will get over. And you will triumph because you're a queen, first most. You got to make sure my queens know that. Second of all, if your baby is so upset and you're getting to that point that you're upset, put your baby down in a safe place where you know it's not going to roll off, you know it's not going to drop, you don't have nothing to worry about. You can walk away for a few minutes. Make sure your baby is not choking, is not gagging, is not starving, not have a poopy diaper, all that stuff. Put her down 10, 15 minutes, walk away far enough to where it's not right in your head, and get you a breath of fresh air, recollect yourself. Most of the times, if you put a baby down and it's just they're tired or they're colicky, and you leave them alone for a few minutes, they kind of calm themselves down. They have them making music, and that's why you see them sucking their fingers or sucking their thumbs. They know how to kind of soothe themselves. So if you give them the opportunity, sometimes they do it. Most of the time, no. But this ain't for that. You're not trying to teach your baby how to soothe itself. It don't need to soothe itself. It has mommy right here. And I feel blown on, hey, mommy's right here. I got you all day long. Yeah, I know Luna Bear's a spoiled brat. Most of all my kids are. And it's not because I give them this and give them that. It's because I give them love. And I'm always going to continue to give them love. And I spoil the crap out of them. But at the same time, they're only babies once. Right? So, put her down. Put them down. Get you your fresh air. Recollect. No, you can't take you a 20-minute bath, of course. But you can regroup. Come back. Get them calmed down. You want to go take a bath, take the bassinet, take the swing, or whatever you have the baby laying in, take it into the bathroom with you so you can keep an eye on the baby. Or if you have a monitor, that. And just chill out. Because I cannot tell you how many times I've got myself so worked up because I'm like, oh my God, why won't the baby stop crying? And it's feeding off my emotions. And the first couple of weeks, especially if you're a new mother, you're trying to get to know your baby. Your baby's trying to get to know, the outside world. It's a whirlwind. Like, it is hectic on both parts. So just know that you're not the only one ever going through this. By no means. I promise you're not the only one going through this. There are so many people worldwide that experience this all the time. Oh my goodness, my eye. And it's not addressed enough. By no means. A lot of people shy away from it because then you feel like a bad mother. You feel like you're not doing your part. You feel guilty because you feel bad. Because everybody thinks you're supposed to be so happy, so good lucky, so joy, joy, joy because the new baby's here. And yes, you are happy. You're beyond ecstatic, first of all, not to be pregnant no damn more and carrying all that weight in your belly. You ain't got to go pee every 2 seconds. Of course you're that excited, And then, of course, the beautiful baby that you have in your arms and, everything that you've been draining for 40 weeks. Everything's okay. Because every parent, every mother stressed that something goes wrong with delivery or something's wrong with the baby or this and that. And you stress all this the whole pregnancy just about. And, all that set aside. You feel like you should be happy, but you're not understanding why you're down. It's not that you're down. You're overwhelmed. Lack of sleep doesn't help. Your appetite is most of the time lowered and you need to have higher, you're in more, you're catering to another human being and forgetting about yourself, which most moms do. And it's so easy for us to forget about ourselves, especially if you're somebody like me. I am a Cancer. I'm a very giving person. So I love giving my all to my family, to my loved ones. And I have to take a step back because you have to be good in order to take care of somebody else. You cannot take care of somebody else and you be messed up and, upset or down or sleepy or hungry, whatever. You cannot cater 100% to somebody else and take care of somebody else if you can't take care of yourself. So you have to take a step back and make sure you're good. If you're not, if you have dangerous thoughts, if you feel like hurting yourself or hurting others, please seek help. Even if it's nothing else but calling family, seek help. Seek a therapist. If you cannot afford a therapist, go to your hospital and tell them what you have going on. If you do not have health care, tell them that, hey, I was currently pregnant. I'm going through, I know, postpartum depression, and I really on the edge about hurting myself or hurting somebody else. Just seek help. There's so many suicide hotlines. I'm not going to tell you how many times stuff like that gets to me. Now, mind you, I haven't yet ever thought about hurting myself since I've had Felicity or hurting anybody else. I'm just saying it does come in with postpartum depression. It does happen. So just be mindful of that. And I'm no one to judge. If you just need an ear, or if you need somebody to vent to that's been through almost all of this too, reach out to me. I have Instagram, Makeup with Jessica Vargas. My TikTok is Makeup with Jessica Vargas. Most of y'all already have my number. Just reach out to me. I will be all ears and here for you as much as I can be. Just try to seek help. Like right now, Mario knows what I go through. I talk to him. He is my best friend. Other than my husband, other than my future husband, other than the father of our kids, he is my best friend. And so I talk to him about everything that I have going on, physically, mentally, all of us. For one, because I don't keep nothing from him. For two, is for the middle fact of him to be able to be more watchful of me as well. Because I know my temper and I know how I can get when I get upset. Because I've dealt with depression my whole life. So just keep that in mind. And if anybody would like more in-depth on what to do about postpartum depression, or what to do with your newborns, or what have you, leave it down in the comments or DM me over on TikTok or Instagram and let me know your thoughts. Let me know what y'all would like to see. Let me know what you're looking for. I got you. With 9 kids, I got you. But until the next video,